Your teacher today is Dr. Bosa, Science. Dr. Bosa is a teacher at the Science Foundation College, the best school that teaches sciences. Today, we are going to study Geography, Paper 2. The topic is mining in the world. Mining is the process of extracting mineral ores in commercial quantities from the earth crust and purifying them to a form in which they can be sold. Types of minerals: we have metallic minerals such as gold, copper, iron, and lead, and non-metallic minerals such as sulfur, petroleum oil, diamond, asbestos, and so on. Mining in selected countries. When you look at Nigeria, the major minerals are petroleum and natural gas in the Niger Delta, coal from Benue Valley and Enugu, tin from Jos Plateau, gold at Ibadan. Nigeria is one of the major leading producers of oil in Africa and is also a member of OPEC. The major mining towns include Enugu, Ibadan, Wari, Port Harcourt, and so on. In DRC, the major minerals are gold, diamond, coal, copper, cobalt, uranium, lead, zinc, tin, and so on. The major mining areas in DRC are Katanga Province, Kasai, Kivu, and the coastal areas of DRC. The major mining towns include Kasai, Kisangani, Lumbasi, and so on. DRC is one of the major leading producers of copper in the world. Liberia. The major minerals are iron ore, gold, diamond, and so on. The mining sites include the Bay Hills, the Bongo Hills, the Meno River Valley, the Bonny Hills, and so on. In Germany, the major minerals are coal, natural gas, iron ore, and so on. The mining centers are Wessel, Duisburg, Essen, Bochum, Dortmund, and so on. The mining sites are Seegland region, Ruhr for coal and natural gas, and so on. In USA, the major minerals are iron, nickel, copper, uranium, and so on. The mode of transport is central railways, canals, and railways. In Zambia, the major mineral is copper from Ndola, near the border with DRC, and Lumbasi. The mode of transport is Tazara Railway from Beira to Lobito and Ndola to Dar es Salaam. In South Africa, the major minerals are gold, diamond, copper, coal, iron from the land of South Africa. The mining centers are Johannesburg, Springs, Gamestone, and so on. In Ghana, the major minerals are gold from Asate Uplands and the Huni Valley, diamond from Akwasiya and Berim Valley, petroleum from Jubilee Field. In Libya, the major mineral is petroleum from Beiri, elephant, and so on. The factors that favors development of mining industry in a country: presence of large deposits of high quality minerals, high level of technology such as mechanical saws, bucket conveyor, and so on, efficient transport systems such as water, road, railway to transport the minerals, presence of skilled and unskilled labor to work on the mines and in the industry, presence of large market for the minerals, presence of capital to invest in the mining industry, good government policy to support the mining industry, improved research on mineral reserves, prospect technology, and so on, presence of water for softening the ground, for mixing solutes, for cooling, and so on, availability of power for running the mining technology and processing industry, political stability for promoting local and foreign investment. Factors that limit exploitation of minerals in developing countries: political instability due to greed, limited capital to invest in the mining industry, limited market for the minerals, fluctuation of market prices for the minerals, for example, petroleum in Nigeria, copper in DRC, poorly developed transport network, for example, poor roads and railway that hinder transportation of minerals, fake vegetation cover in Nigeria and DRC limits the surveying, exploration, and exploitation of minerals. Unfavorable climate, for example, excessive rain that cause flooding of the mines, inadequate skilled labor which calls for dependence on experts, and this is very costly. Poorly developed technology which limits mining and leads to production of poor quality products. Profit repatriation by foreign companies reduce capital for investment. For example, shale in Nigeria. Existence of minerals in small and scattered quantities make it difficult to exploit. Accidents in the mines scare away labor force. Environmental pollution, inadequate power supply, mineral exhaustion, unsupportive government policies where governments do not consider mining as a priority sector. Limited research, thus limiting prospective exploration, surveying, exploitation, and processing of minerals. Inadequate supply of water for exploitation and processing of minerals, for example, in northern Nigeria. Strikes and demonstrations which paralyze mining activities and lead to destruction of property. Corruption and embezzlement in governments. Contributions of mining industry. positive contribution is diversification of economic activities, source of employment to the population, source of revenue to the government, source of foreign exchange earning, provides raw materials for industry development, development of urban center, development of social services such as schools, health facilities, housing and electricity, promotion of transport and communication networks such as railway, roads and canals, promotes trade and international cooperation, promotes generation of power for use in industries and in homes, promotes research and education, encourages capital inflow or attracts foreign investors. It leads to development of tourist industry. It leads to acquisition of skills related to mining, for example, geosurvey, mapping, geology, and mining. Negative contributions of mining industry leads to environmental degradation by removing top fertile soil. It causes destruction of vegetation cover. It causes water, air, and land pollution. It leads to mineral exhaustion. It leads to urbanization and its negative effects such as insecurity, congestion, poor hygiene. It leads to rural-urban migration. It leads to political instability in developing countries due to greed. It leads to accidents that kills people and destroy property. It leads to displacement of local occupants. It encourages strikes, for example, in South Africa. It may lead to unemployment due to use of advanced technology. It causes lack of labor in other sectors such as agriculture because most of the youth are employed in the mining industry. The potholes left after mining encourage growth of vectors such as mosquitoes. If you have liked this video, please subscribe, enable us produce more video. Thank you so much in advance.